is America's first and only daily talk show for and about the Filipinos, and we are turning 6 years old. We are putting together a very special program for you on Tuesday, and we're calling for submissions. I know that over the last 6 years, we've shared a lot of memories together, and so we're asking you if you have any photos, videos, or if you have any thoughts that you want to email us at kababayan@la18.tv regarding the 6th anniversary of the show. I would love to welcome that, and I would love to include that in our very special show that we're preparing for Tuesday, April 24th. But for now, I also want to thank all of you for continued support for us here on the show. Always watching Kababayan LA, at nagpapasalamat din po ako sa mga patuloy na nakikipag-collaborate sa amin dito. Isa na dyan, of course, how many years already partnering with us to give you the news, and that is no other than Balita.
Pinoy na Pinoy, Weekend Balita.
Magandang hapon sa iyo, Ronnie Ligo, Editor-in-Chief of Midweek and Weekend Balita. Ano ba ang mga balita ngayong hapon?
Magandang hapon po sa inyo. Mukhang may bago na yatang miyembro si Tim Pacquiao sa kanyang corner, at malalaman natin kung ito ba'y makakatulong sa kanyang laban sa June 9 against Timothy Bradley, or baka naman mangyari iba ang maasahan natin dyan sa laban na yan.
The People's Champ has indeed started training in Baguio, and I hear, Ronnie, that he also is reciting Bible verses while doing shadow boxing.
Alam naman natin, this year, in-invoke na ni Manny Pacquiao ang ating pambansang kamao, ang ating Panginoon, the Lord God, na sa kanyang laban at sa kanyang pagtitraining, at ito ay magiging kanyang kakampi sa laban niya sa June 9 against Bradley.
And there are concerns from his fans na baka daw, because of this renewed faith in the Lord, his renewed Christianity, mabawasan yung killing
killer instinct na sinasabi
killer
nila.
Instinct, yes, ni Manny as a boxer. Has he addressed that?
That's true. Actually nga, yung mga huling laban ni Manny Pacquiao against Shane Mosley, kay Clottey, at saka yung huli si Juan Manuel Marquez, mukhang wala na nga bumabagsak sa kanyang mga kalaban. Ito ba because of his newfound kanyang belief ngayon sa Panginoon, or ito ay sa kanyang, ano ba talaga ngayon ang treatment niya sa kanyang mga kalaban? Malalaman natin sa June 9.
Yes, malalaman natin sa June 9, and I know that you're not just the editor of Balita, you're not just an esteemed journalist practicing even way back in the Philippines, Ronnie. I'm not dating you, but that's the truth. Pero ano ba I know you're also boxing enthusiast. What do you think are Manny's chances against Tim Bradley?
So far ang odds daw, 3-1 favorite, of course, si Manny Pacquiao, although mas bata itong si Bradley. Manny Pacquiao is 33, Bradley is only 28 years old, wala pa siyang talo, 28-0 itong si Bradley with 12 knockouts. Of course, si Manny Pacquiao, alam naman natin, napakadami ng laban yan. 54-3-2, 54 wins, 38 knockouts ang kanyang record itong si Manny Pacquiao, at alam naman natin na marami siyang pinabagsak ng mga great fighters, at considered the best pound-for-pound fighter, of course, si Manny Pacquiao.
And like in the past, we are going to bring you that fight, also highlights and sidelights from Las Vegas during that weekend. So watch out here on Kababayan LA for that. Ronnie, news number 2. Speaking of God, there is a study that's saying that the Filipinos lead in belief in God. Yung pananampalataya daw natin sa Panginoon, Ronnie, nangunguna sa buong mundo.
Of course, alam naman natin, I guess, sabihin natin kasi ang population natin napakalaki, 90 million, baka 100 million na nga yata ang mga Filipinos. And more than 80% pa lang Catholics. Meron pa yung mga Christians, may mga Protestants, So napakalaki talaga ng ating populasyon na naniniwala sa Christianity and of course God. At ito nga, nabanggit na nga natin, may isang survey na ginawa sa University of Chicago. Number 1, of course, ang ating bayan sa paniniwala sa Panginoon. And of this survey, however, there is a concern kasi marami rin daw mga nagdi-decline daw yata ang paniniwala nila as far as Christianity is concerned.
And I know this has been a common phenomenon or happening in our community also. Filipinos that are Catholics, maybe shifting to other religion, but that's another story, Ronnie. For now, that doesn't come as a surprise. A lot of us kababayans really believe in God, but this one is a surprise news, especially sa pageant world, world, Ronnie, transgenders are now going to be accepted as legitimate candidates to the Miss Universe pageant.
O alam naman natin kasi nga si Donald Trump, yung chairman ng Miss Universe pageant, nung inalaw niya yung isang transgender na si Jenna Talakova sa Miss Canada Universe pageant, magko-compete siya, inalaw niya after ma-disqualify, and then he allowed her, I'm sorry, no?
Her.
So, right. Ngayon,
Okay.
malalaman natin kung talaga, actually sa Pilipinas, because of this new policy, supposedly, they're just awaiting for the guidelines na mukhang iaalaw na rin ang mga transgender na mag-compete sa Miss Universe pageant in the Philippines, yung binibining Pilipinas Universe. May mga nagko-comment dyan, isa nandito, si Gloria Diaz, 1969 Miss Universe siya, nanalo siya dati sa Miami, Florida. Sabi niya, inaalaw niya, okay lang daw sa kanya, basta ang bayan natin iaalaw. However, si Miriam Kiambao, 1999 na first runner-up sa Miss Universe, ayaw naman niya kasi baka naman pagka nagkaroon na talaga ng ganyang iaalaw na sila mag-compete, maraming mga transgenders na mag-compete. Asa na yung mga babae at baka matakot na silang mag-join?
Ayan. Kasi sa ngayon naman, meron namang mga pageants talaga for transgenders. But, this is going to be fodder for debate, and I'm sure this isn't the last time that we're hearing about this. Marami pang magbibigay ng kanilang mga insights about this. But for now, Ronnie, thank you so much for sharing those stories with us.
Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Mas marami pa pong balita sa kanilang dyaryo, Weekend Balita, also their newest broadsheet. That's US Asian Post, and also their website, www.balita.com. Ako po ay nagsusulat din ng column for Balita, so watch out for my column that comes out every Saturday, and it's also online, www.balita.com. And speaking of balita, mas marami pa pong balita sa pagbabalik ng Kababayan LA. Don't go away.